is Cecil Corbin. I'm the Deputy Director of We Act for Environmental Justice. We are an environmental justice organization located in Harlem, New York City, and we work on issues at the citywide level, statewide level, and nationally. We have been really inspired and excited to become one of the early members of the Transit Riders for Public Transportation campaign. In New York City, one of the things that we're facing is the severe shortage of funding for the operations of our transit system. And we have been, for many years, really borrowing substantially to keep our system in good health. So both for the capital side and for the operating side, we are losing funding. And our system, as a regional system, needs to continue to be able to expand, to allow many of the people that we organize with in Harlem and Washington Heights and El Barrio to be able to get to their jobs, to be able to access health care, to be able to get to school, to be able to get food in some instances. People use our public transit system for all of these things. And for our public transit system to be either falling apart or to be able to not operate because of the lack of operating funds is a situation that we know would leave many people in our communities in pretty dire straits. And the Transit Riders for Public Transportation campaign is really one that we think is so critical because it's about shifting the debate. It's about changing the paradigm. It's about realizing that public transit is not a stepchild in the transportation mix. It's also about recognizing that if we're to tackle issues like global warming, it's about really making transit systems at the forefront of our transportation planning process. And the Transit Riders for Public Transportation campaign has really begun to sort of put this very bold initiative into a frame that is connected to other social issues in our country. Fighting poverty has to still be a key issue for us. Fighting climate change has to still be a key issue for us. And we can do that by shifting the paradigm around how transit is actually funded. Transit Riders for Public Transportation is a campaign that brings grassroots organizations together, policy advocates who are working from a community perspective together, lawyers who are working from a community lawyering perspective together. It's really a diverse set of advocates and organizers who are working for community change. And one of the things that's really timely about this campaign is that as we get ready to enter a debate around what the next transportation bill looks like, these voices have been missing from that debate. Voices that talk to what are the equity needs that need to be addressed in our transportation planning or our transportation funding bills. What are the voices that have been missing? Those are the voices of people of color. Those are the voices of low-income people. Those are the voices of the rural folk who often don't get their transportation needs met as well. But they're also the voices of cities, part of the lifeblood of this country. We have to have those voices together, speaking loudly, boldly, and talking about the change that we need to build a transportation system that better serves all of our needs and takes us to that future prosperity that we know is our birthright.